Hey guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video I'll be going through the Carlton vs West Coast games, going through how it was the Charlie Curnow show and how Sam Doherty sort of tagged on the back and got his job done with getting his score. I mean, Liam Duggan put another hard performance and did his job, and how I guess, well, both Chincotta is, I think, concussed. I don't know roughly, but I'm pretty sure he was concussed after that effort, but you can put it in the comments if he wasn't. Walsh, 53 as well. He got his hammy done in like the second quarter or something, or early third. And how my boys from West Coast actually did their jobs. I mean, so yeah. Before we get into the video, remember to like and subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you know when I upload, and let's get into the video. So, Curnow 146 absolutely dominated them. He kicked three goals, one in the first, two goals in the second, two goals in the 2 goals or 3 goals in the third. Honestly, I cannot tell. He's at 7, 8. He probably kicked more. 1, 2, 3, 4 goals in the first, and then 1, 2, 3 goals in the third. So he was on 7 at halftime. That's just ridiculous. And then 2, and then 1. So he probably could have kicked about 13 or 14, but only got to the 10. But I mean, he almost single-handedly beat West Coast. Doherty 130. He just camped on the back of it all and just racked up it all and got a 130 score. My second top for the week or something like that. Did his job, and that was it. And yeah, just a great performance from him. De Koning 105. He's looking good as well, but I wouldn't be jumping on him as he's just a ruck. Would need that forward status, but with a move away he could be good, but I don't think he is consistent enough to be in the thoughts for AFL Fantasy. Kemp 97, he does this every once in a while, just sort of pops up for a 90 odd because of the style that Carlton play. Newman 93, did his job, got a goal in there I believe as well to help his cause. Yeah, got a goal here to help his cause. Hewitt 91, without Cripps, without Walsh in the second half as well, without Shearer, without some other guys. Only a 91, so I don't think he is an option. But we will wait and see what happens with them. Akers, 78, thought he probably went into the middle, or was it Doherty that gave up I think it was Doherty, Hewitt, and also they brought in the likes of a Paddy Dow to go in the middle as well. So Akers was still on the wing, I believe. And yeah, he got a 78, just not worth it. Wiedering 78, Sard 77, Paddy Dow 75. I think he's going to move on at the end of the year to a new club, and that's why you're going to see Paddy Dow I think he will get up and actually get a games at the likes of, could easily move to a North and get games or something like that. With the way he is playing, or could move to a side that doesn't have as strong a midfield. But we'll wait and see, and I do think he is AFL. I think he's AFL playable. I don't think he's obviously going to be a star, but I think he's one of those guys that you can have on that list around that 22 to 26 range, and he can sub in easily with an injury or two. Fogarty, Cottrell 66, Cunningham 63, Hollands came back for a 61. And not really worthwhile anymore. Don't think we'll ever actually probably have Hollands in our team anymore, as he's just going to be that wingman. Curnow 61, Chincotta 60. Got a goal early, and yeah, just didn't do much after that. Actually came back from the... so he might have had delayed concussion, but I don't know if he actually had concussion in the end. McGovern's 57, Walsh 53, yeah, subbed out in the second quarter with a hamstring injury, and looks unlikely for next week as well. I think he's going to be one for next year, averaging around about that 90 range. So there's like so many guys. You could fill up with guys that are around that 90 range and just hope that a couple pop. And that would almost be a whole midfield just worth of mid prices, I guess. Or mid to high prices that you've got so many in that 800 range, 750 to 800k range that have the ability just to go off. Walsh, Motlop, Cowan came back in for a 35. He just isn't going to be fancy relevant, I don't think. Or he's going to have to develop into that sort of He's a year or two behind, like I was talking about with Mitchell, etc. With that running half-back type role. Young, Honey, Silvani subbed out after an injury as well. Then we move over to West Coast. Gaff, 109. He just did his job, but in this West Coast team, you can get points pretty easily. Like, Witherden isn't the best player, and he's racking up points just from being able to get those long kicks, etc., and a lot of kickouts as well, which help. Same with Duggan and Hearn. A lot of these guys are getting those cheap sort of disposals that really prop up your score, but isn't really really relevant in helping out the team. Hearn the same, like I was saying as well, just more of the same. And I think Hearn's gone after this year, which should open it up for Duggan or Witherden. Williams, 85. Just really struggled, I guess, to get anything other than the hitouts, and yeah, ended up kicking a goal as well, and then still only got to the 85. Hunt, 83. Tom Cole, 78. Dom Sheed. Hoff as well. I think he's one that could develop into a half-backer, into a really good one, but we'll have to wait and see. And I think Hoff is just one that we're going to have to bypass for a couple of years and wait for him to develop. Petreski Seaton suspended. Tim Kelly at 67, his lowest of the year, just didn't get off the mark in the first quarter, and yeah, really struggled as well just throughout the game. Cripps, Darling, Hewitt, 60, he got alive early but then faded, so that sucks. Marek, 57, he did alright for people that had him in that F6 role. Chesser, 56, he's slowly but surely growing, and I think he's probably one that I might use next week, but depending on Windhager, we'll see. But it all depends on how can I actually get the best, and I have 46k remaining, plus also Darcy Cameron with the likes of it probably will be Chesser, to be honest, with the way it's going. They'll go up to like a sarong almost, basically, if I can get there, as that'll be touch and go basically with Darcy Cameron if I can get up to a sarong at that value. But I mean, Chesser might be able to offset that price drop from Darcy Cameron if he has a bad game. But hopefully I can get up to that, as I'll have a full midfield, and I'll have just that F6 that I need to get to Butters basically, or Sheasel, and that'll be my team basically. Half Petreski Seaton, as we were talking about. So hopefully Chesser can get a good game this week. I mean, what's his break even? Let me see. Chesser break even. Chesser is a 31. Cameron is also an 89. And what is Sarong? Sarong is a 120. So that's actually really good for me that he's a 120. So, because I don't really care about his break even when I get him, but when I don't have him, it's good that he has a high break even, because he basically, to overpower the break evens of Chesser and Darcy Cameron, he needs to go 150, 160, which is possible, and that's when we need to talk about the potential for, I guess, needing needing Chesser to go large. But Sarong, 934k, hopefully he sticks around that price, as I think I can get him there, as I'll have 180k plus Darcy Cameron plus 46k. I get in there I have a 13k margin to rookie at the moment, but we might get another debutant, which I can put on here, and can save another 30k, which will pretty much confirm that move next week. But also, if I get a debutant, it will give me more range to be able to actually move for, if we look here, midfielder, last round, L3. Do we have any midfielders that are even more expensive? Not really, actually. So I think I will probably do that maneuver, as I think LDU will have this one good game, but then struggle obviously against Melbourne, and then have 3 good games here. So LDU might be someone I move from Crouch or something too, but we'll have to wait and see with that. What's Rory Laird's schedule looking like? Rory Laird's probably someone I get in round 24 just for that one-off game, but we'll wait and see with that one. And yeah, nothing else really to talk about with this game. So that is the video there. So that's the video, and I'll see you guys in the last review of today, I guess, or of the Monday, and that'll be the Brisbane versus Geelong game. Then I'll try and get to the 5 other ones on Tuesday, and that'll be that. So there's the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks, guys. Goodbye.